Halo guys, selamat datang di Hot News Reaction. Kembali lagi bersama saya Elton Luis. Apa kabar kalian hari ini? Saya harap kalian dalam kondisi yang sehat luar biasa. Nah, seperti biasa hari ini saya akan membahas video tentang Mas Alipbata. Oke, tapi sebelum itu saya lupa mikrofon. Headset saya guys. Nah, oke, sekarang saya akan membahas tentang video tentang Mas Alipbata. Seperti biasa ada reaktor yang mereaksi videonya coveran Mas Alipbata, tapi bukan cuma Mas Alipbata saja guys, tapi dengan ya seperti biasa tandemnya Mas Alipbata. Kalau misalnya banyak orang yang sering nonton itu Dimas Senopati. Nah, di sini mereka mengcover ya dari Mas, seperti yang kita tahu Mas Alipbata dulu mengcover lagu dari Europe Final Countdown, terus Dimas juga dengan suara uniknya dia juga mengcover terus digabungkan dengan videonya Mas Alip. Nah, menghasilkan suatu masterpiece yang luar biasa. Oke, di sini ada beberapa reaktor yang sudah saya gabungkan. Saya harap kalian bisa enjoy dengan video. Saya juga penasaran bagaimana reaksi mereka. Ini dia.
Alipers, we all love Alip and we also really love Dimas. So you guys have told me that I did a final countdown last week, but you said there was a collaboration with Dimas Senopati. So who am I to say no? Because I love them both and it's probably gonna be pretty freaking epic. So with no further ado, let's get straight into it. Where are my headphones? Here they are. Let's do this. I love Dimas's voice is just like so powerful and I really enjoy watching him. So I cannot wait to see what he's gonna be doing with this one. Although I already know he's gonna kill it. I just know he's gonna kill it. But yeah, Alipbata featuring Dimas. Say I really, before we get started, I really like when he does the like the way he does it. It's just so cool and unique. I love that. Let's go back to the song. is just so free and so open.
You've seen us and welcome us all, yeah. With so many light years to go and things to be found, I'm sure that we all miss her so. It's the final countdown.
It amazes me each and every time, and I feel like they both like so in synergy. Like it sounds, his voice sounds so good with his guitar playing. Oh my God, he's just, both are so skilled, you know. It's just perfect. It's a perfect match. So beautiful. I have to say, the more I listen to Dimas, I feel he is like the young version of the singer of Dream Theater. Like he has that same timbre, that same sound, and the tone of his voice. Like I love this so much because he can be so clean, and he has a nice vibrato, and then you also can really like growl and like scream. So it's like, and maybe Sebastian Bach is like a mixture of the two, but like it's so good. Okay, let's go back one more time. I just love how open and clear his voice is. Here we go.
We're living together, but still it's farewell. Yeah. The final countdown. The final countdown, final countdown. Oh, hey, we'll come back to earth. Who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We live in ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, we're heading for Venus and still we stand tall. 'Cause maybe they've seen us and welcome us all, yeah. With so many light years to go and things to be found,
Oh, that's so good.
I'm sure that we all miss her. The final countdown. Oh, it's the final countdown. Miss her so.
And the way he ran that line, "Ooh," it's just like it went so clean and then slightly back into his vibrato. So beautiful how he transitions. It's it's like butter. You know what I'm talking about?
And welcome us all.
And then
We're living together. The final countdown. We all miss her so. It's the final countdown.
and welcome, like there's a little growl in there, and welcome, like not growl, but like a grit, and welcome it all. And also, singers, we love doing this, right? Like our hand gestures to really help us. Like I always say when you're singing, that you want to dive into the high note and reach up for the low note, so that you're not being in your throat when you're low, or like kind of like over there when you're in your head, you know, when you're going higher, when you're either belting or when you're in your falsetto, in your head voice. So it's always think the opposite, that will help you like really fully be in that register. So like, and you can tell that's what he's doing here. Really, really good.
And welcome us all, yeah. With so many light years to go and things to be found.
Oh, so pretty. Look, crystal
I'm
clear.
sure that we all miss her so. It's the final countdown.
Fantastic.
Wow.
That was so much fun.
So good. I think it's funny that he keeps picking 80s.
Hey, my favorite era.
No, it's true, but like he's so young,
Yeah.
right? But he's picked all the really big 80s masters,
Yeah.
and then he blows it out of the park. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that was so
the
good.
guitar was
Have we heard
great.
Alip do the final countdown before?
I don't think so.
I'd have to
I could be
review.
mistaken,
We have
but I
like
don't think
20
so.
Alipbata videos, so I'd have to review just to be sure. But it sounded so good.
It was interesting, the different feel with just the one voice, right? No backing vocals and just the one guitar, all kind of stripped down. It sounded sadder.
Yeah, it did.
Like,
Oh yeah, it did. Well,
There was-
I mean, when you take out all those. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Little technical difficulties here. When you take out all the synths and all the multi-layered voices, right? Like that song always sounded huge and
was
epic, right?
grandiose,
Like
right?
it sounded space opera-ish,
Yeah.
right? Because of the all that electric treatment and the multi-layered voices. But you're right. It does sound more, I guess, morose, melancholy,
Plaintive.
perhaps, without.
Oh, it's just so good. I really love Dimas's voice. And isn't that funny? His name is Dimas. And then there's also a singer called Dimash from Kazakhstan. And which is also one of the channel's favorite and definitely one of my favorites. They're totally different singers, but they're both extremely, really well like trained singers who have a very amazing instrument and know how to use it very, very well. So it's really interesting to me, like it's just a coincidence or whatever, but Dimas Senopati is absolutely so talented. I love his voice. He's just like this reincarnation of the 80s musicians, like of like some of the biggest hits, you know. And he did like I Remember You from Skid Row. Like he's just like he has a really nice high register, and he can sing super clean and then at the same time get gritty, and I love that. And it's very controlled, as we even heard in this song, right? But you definitely heard it in the Skid Row song and the other few reactions we did with them. so good. And
Oke guys, itu saja untuk video pada hari ini ya. Seperti yang kita lihat reaksi mereka, mereka sangat excited dengan ya pasti bukan cuma permainan dari Mas Alipbata saja yang mereka excited, tetapi dari suaranya Dimas juga yang mereka sampai kaget guys. Nah seharusnya yang begini ya bersyukur karena sudah menjadi perhatian para musisi-musisi dan pada reaktor dunia tentunya. Dan saya harap banyak lagi musisi-musisi di luar sana yang mengetahui bakat dari Mas Alipbata dengan Dimas Senopati. Dan saya berharap juga banyak juga musisi-musisi yang kurang terekspos tapi memiliki bakat yang luar biasa seperti saya. Maksudnya bakat-bakat luar biasa yang ya terkenal juga dan mungkin bisa terkenal di level dunia. Oke, begitu saja untuk hari ini. Jika kalian memiliki kritik dan saran langsung ke komentar di bawah. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe channel ini supaya kita bisa berkembang bersama. Thank you, bye.